Hello and welcome to my channel. Uh, this is Coldfire, and I am going to get some love messages. The shadow period ended about 2 years ago, technically speaking, but in my previous readings, I had I had caught on the energy that you will be receiving communication from your highest level soulmate 2 days after the fortnight when the Mercury retrograde period ends. The shadow was going to go on a little longer, instead of 7 days, 5 to 7 days. That's how long shadow period lasts. But 2023 is a year for union. Prepare to be astounded. Send them love, wish them peace, see them happy, everyone, always, forever, and prepare to be astounded. The universe. P.S. Oh, man, and will you ever become a big time manifester? Okay, so ever notice how it's easier to fall in love and to be fallen in love with when you're busy? Thank goodness I am you, the universe. Do something new, do something different. Just try something new. So you're going. So I had predicted that you are going to um, receive communication from your highest level soulmate. 2 week, uh, 2 weeks plus 2 days. That is 16 days after the Mercury retrograde ended. Since this is a year for union, twin flame union. Um, this Mercury retrograde period, the first Mercury retrograde lasted for a very long time, and the post retrograde shadow period, I saw it energetically stretching out because we closed out a very big, massive chapter, and we have the full moon on uh, the 6th of Jan. So we have completely ended. Uh, we completely reviewed the entire past of planet Earth here through our own individual souls' journey and investigations in this retrograde period. So we are to forgive our own past. Of course, anger can always be justified, but then so can forgiveness. Just depends on how much more you want from the adventure. Go for gobs, the universe. Forgiveness is a state of being. So if something angers you, you are bound to find a state of forgiveness once that energy subsides. So have some faith in yourself and how things work energetically. What what would love do? Do you know why it's so easy for us in the unseen to quickly pinpoint your whereabouts? You leave behind footprints of love. Aw, the universe. P.S. The legend of Bigfoot continues. And And I predicted that if you have a divine counterpart, you will receive communication 18 days after the Mercury retrograde ends. But I also know that energetically love messages have been coming through. They might have been on a pause during the retrograde period, but now, just 2 days ago, I started getting messages. I found two, three channels of which have slides of words like love messages, very pure, innocent love messages, DM to DF love messages, as well as messages from the universe, love messages from the universe. So you're getting, so if you're open to it, this phenomena, I came across these channels on my recommendations on the homepage of YouTube, just about um, half a minute after I felt like the top of my skull just like opening up, like that is the opening up of the crown chakra. So if you're open to receive messages, if you have fought off the effects of Mercury retrograde, the the um, the lack of the sadness that comes from a lack of communication, loving communication, if you have overcome that, if you've healed that, and now you're open to receiving messages, you will start receiving messages in such ways on YouTube, or you might hear it through songs. You might watch a movie, a television show, series. You might read a poem. You might pick up a book. That could be messages from your DM. You're not getting messages from your soulmates. Karmic messages have completely ended. Soulmate messages might come through. False twin messages might come through, but karmic messages service has been deleted. This has come up twice today. The word digest. What am I cleaning up for converting? Turkey vulture. Okay. It's time to digest our past. Whatever has happened, the message is coming through loud and clear. Whatever has happened in the past between us, it's time to digest it and metabolize it and throw, discard whatever is unnecessary. It's time to discard. When you digest something, it the next step is the defecation process. You release it out. You throw it out of your system. This is the moon. Like I said, full moon. That is when the chapter of this past will end completely. The entire planet. That is going to bring about a, a lot of unconditional love, and it's going to be a phase of love in the air. It's my pursuit, both honorable and focused. Stalk. Your person is definitely stalking you. They feel on top of the mountain, and they feel on top of the mountain, and it's they're pursuing you. They're pursuing this connection. They knew that their pursuit of you was honorable, but I think they're a little unsure about the focused part just as yet. It's like their fog is clearing, like, they still have like those dead eyes, like they might be stalking you from a distance for a very long time, and their eyes are like tired, dead tired, and they are unable to focus with their two eyes on you from such a distance. So they're learning to see you at a distance, focus on you from a distance. How can I safeguard what is sacred to me? Meadowlark, protect. And it's for protection. They're watching you they're focusing on you from a distance because they want to protect you. What is mine to share? Honeybee, sweeten. Okay. They want to approach you with a certain amount of um, nectar, the sweetness of the love, like the unique essence of the love that you share between the two of you. That is what they want to give you. They do not want to approach you when they're in this protective mode, and they have already possibly done all it is uh, that they can do to safeguard you, because they think you're sacred. There's something very sacred about you. They watch you like focused on you, like you were God. You are the multiverse crystallized into human form, and that is sacred to them. That vision, that visual of you, the visual of you, um, is so sacred to them that they can't stop watching. They they get they probably are they are um while they're focused, they are dragged into dealing with these things, the cleaning up and converting of the past in between you, as well as on a larger scale of the planet, probably the homes, the community that they're part of, the social group society that they're part of, their work, their profession, the past in between that, and the main focus seems to be to clear all of that out, so that it will give them experience of clearing out the past uh, hurt and pain that happened inevitably between the two of you, the mistakes that they made. They want to convert it, they want to digest their own mistakes and convert it into something else. By this full moon, that phase of correcting mistakes from the past and converting it into more life affirming or love affirming situations, so that they can have a new beginning during the new moon. The full moons are endings and the new moons are new beginnings. So the month of February is going to be a beautiful month. We're going to have a Valentine's Day right in between the full moon and the new moon. Not right in between, but in between the two moon phases. Uh, After the ending, there could be possibly a new beginning on Valentine's Day, or a conversation between you and your person. We have the temperance, we have the star. So it's like they're watching over you and they see something watching over you and guiding you. It's the same entity that watches over them as well, but they see that that entity is so much more focused on you because it, there's the moon card here. We are really connected. I need to hold on for a minute. So it's like they're dreaming about you, and this it's like they watch you in their dreams, like walking around. They see the guardian angel of the star seeds, and you connected constantly. The skies, the akasha, and you connected with you understanding something bigger constantly, like consistently understanding something bigger, and that's why the pursuit of you has been honorable. And that's why they're focused. uh, they want to focus, they're questioning their focus and what is distracting them. um Taking away the focus from observing you. The moon card is here, so we have the star and the moon card here. So this speaks about the nighttime. There's something very, very, very um they have created a way to watch you while you are sleeping. I If it sounds creepy to you, I don't know. I'm just getting an energy of somebody who finds this creepy. Maybe this might not be your person. It might be somebody else. Take what resonates and leave what does not. Don't make it a part of your story. But this could also be dream watching you. Watching your subconscious state is somehow more important than watching you while you're awake in your conscious state. They know that people in the skies, entities in the skies, are watching you, always watching you very closely. They see this. It's like they have observed your movement on the planet. They've observed your movement on the planet. It's like you walk in a different grid. That's what they're saying. It's like something from the sky shows you a map here. This is the judgment card, by the way. Like, this card speaks about divine intervention, but when it comes to you, they see you as a divinely guided soul. People might think of you as very spaced out and weird and in their own world, but they have understood that you actually get guidance from above, and you see a different roadmap. And how they've known is with your footprint, like energetic footprints. and they see that in the subconscious, and that is what is kind of healing them in some way at night. And the full moons are something that they look forward to. It's when they actually see, in the moonlight, they see the two of you as divine counterparts, when the full moon, during the full moon night, or in the moonlight in general. That is when your relationship comes out into the open. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Nine of Swords. They see you walking gracefully, even through the betrayal. Even you find the strength to look at it from a. They know that you have sleepless nights too, or disturbed sleep, and they say that they watch over you because they want to heal you in your sleep. The star card is of healing as well. There is some message that you're waiting for movement forward. The Nine of Wands, and there is a little bit of a challenge there. They know that you are facing some kind of challenge when it comes to moving forward, taking steps forward. And what they're telling you, that your higher selves are sending you a vehicle, an actual vehicle, or they're constructing a vehicle that can help you uh, start this new life and new beginning. I don't know if I'm supposed to take these cards. Yeah, we have the Tower card, and we have the Page of Wands, we have the King of Cups, and the Six of Cups. Long reading, I know, but can you see this? I know it's not really clear, but let me keep going. We have the Queen of Swords. A lot of dream communication is coming through. There's something about your dreams. You've got to. There is something that is being put together. It's being put together. This long letter is being put together. The feeling like a scribe, like a recorder, like this long pending communication, this long pending letter. Now it's got to be technically correct as well, not just like energetically correct, but the language has to be correct as well. Um, they draw inspiration from the way you walk through the walk with grace through this treacherous world around you, and the horrible things that people do around you. You still find a way to accept these betrayals. They know that your dreams are being intercepted. There are some forces that do not want you to dream. They do not want you to dream at all. because these these evil forces know that you're getting guidance from the angels. You're connected with star seeds all across the cosmos, all across uh, time, space, and existence, the entire multiverse. They know that you connect with them through dreams, and they're telling you that there are some entities that are not letting you dream. They're telling you very clearly. They observe this around you, and they're very, very concerned about you. They're trying to safeguard you from and protect you from these evil energies. Um, they they feel that these evil energies have been placed on the places, have been placed on you. Um, these bad people, these people who had something against you, from whom they want to safeguard you, they have managed to place some entities. Uh, they know where you sleep, so they have managed to place these evil entities that don't allow you to dream, um, that are stopping your dreams. But what they're saying is that they're working on it. They're working on some a way to help you get out of get over this challenge, like 9-9 here. So like challenge the 9 of swords and the 9 of wands. What they're saying is that your dreams right now are intercepted. What your subconscious is being changed purposely, and you know that, and but you don't know how to move forward from it or away from this. um they're saying that that will end during the new moon. They are going to send you messages through your dreams, and the you probably will have a dream where you are flying around on the back of this kind of an angel, or any, or some machine that they specially constructed for you in the dream world. I know all of this sounds crazy, but that's what's coming through. But um it's like they're constructing something that will carry you around the dream world. Or maybe they're going to take you somewhere else and help you sleep and get a place. It's like they're probably going to make arrangements for you to that is what they've been thinking, to make an arrangement for you to sleep elsewhere. They're looking at places. This is the 5 of pentacles. I've not seen this card before in this set. You see a figure, like a smoky figure, coming out here, probably out of this chimney here in this house. It's like they're looking for the source. They're looking for the source of this, the spirit. It seems like a matriarch spirit. It's like evil mother figure. they've been looking around of where the spirit of destitute women, where they are investigating stories around your locality where what happened to the women in the past over there, and if they've died very in very dire situations, miserable circumstances, after suffering a lot in life. They're investigating into that matter. Something, the they feel that this love is otherworldly, but from this world, like there is some connection. This is like Atlanteans, and when it comes to star seeds, it's Andromedans, I think, that are most closely related to the civilization of Atlantis, the ancient civilization of Atlantis. And again, like, it stems from there, this problem of this motherly or grandmotherly woman who looks harmless, shows up as a well meaning older woman, but that is dangerous. It's a very ancient story that is being uncovered in very completely opposite to ancient storylines, and it's being processed in the dream state. It's being processed in the dream state. It's like they continuously trying to say that they really really love you, and the why why they might be they might be keeping a physical distance is because they want to protect you, and they know that they can communicate with you at a distance, even if you were at the two edges of the infinite cosmos. They know that you would still be connected, and you in union. They feel the power of this connection through and through. um, let's clarify the Queen of Swords, please. Yeah, we have the Queen of Cups. This is dream communication, visions of the future. They're trying to show you that they are. You will be hearing a lot about what their plans for the future, which they think are they know that it's mutual agreement. The Queen of Cups speaks about mutual agreement, and the Three of Wands is here in this deck, a vision of the future, and this is actually incoming communication. They are actually sending you a lot of dream messages about what they see in the future for the two of you, and they have matched it with what you see in the future, and uh, not just for yourself, but you and them together. This could be daydreaming as well. So if at nighttime you aren't getting any messages, so there is something that happened at night, some activity, some really dangerous activities, which you that image of you walking through a grace through this dangerous world, walking with strength, completely disassociated and detached from the toxicity and the evil nature of this of the residents of this world has been somewhat of an inspiration for them. It opened a portal to their creative side, their mystical side, and they've been exploring that mystical side, the artist side of them for the first time. It's all due to their observations of you, and their pursuit of you, in observing you, honoring you, protecting you, uh, instant recognition of you as something sacred to them. Um, oh, for the record, the moon card has shown up 3 times. One, two, three. Something's definitely happening during the full moon, and this is what is happening during the full moon. It's like it feels like y'all are going to have a conversation. It's going to be a date. It's going to be an actual date. Even if it's not a full moon or whatever, the date is happening. It's happening with divine intervention. It's like they know that the divine intervention is happening, and this meeting and this date is going to be orchestrated by the universe itself. This meeting is going to be orchestrated by the universe itself. That's why I'm also hearing it's they're saying that it's good that you did not see me talking continuously and romancing you in your dream state. It's good that they put this block, because then I can actually do it in the waking hours, where you will remember it forever. It's like they know that you do not take the subconscious realm very seriously. You take it as record as of an alternate reality or a parallel reality. But since they're saying that since our consciousness is focused in this reality, I want to have this dream date with you. That's what they've been thinking since the first time they met you. Maybe they've said that to a lot of people, but that thing that they said to a lot of people, they only meant it when they said it to you. Others was just like a way of socializing. And they might have said this to you, that I want to take you out on a date. How would you do you like what would you like to do? Where would you like to go? Let's meet. They might have said that many times, but it hasn't happened yet. um and they've kind of been procrastinating under the name of protecting you. They have been procrastinating because they've been enjoying watching you at a distance, and they feel that it's honorable that they maintain a distance from you in some way, because you are too sacred to them. So they've always felt very guilty of wanting to actually meet you in person and have this very, very romantic date with you. So that was a very loud and unpleasant noise, screeching, mechanical noise. Yes, because there is a lot of interference as well, interferences that are happening. So if they feel guilty, they feel like these interferences are happening because they're they have somehow, like, always felt that divine doesn't want the universe doesn't want them to be with you and speak with you, and that is going to come in as a rude shock for them when they realize that the divine had to intervene full blast to get them to ask you on a proper date. actually do that date. A lot of people that you have met with in common have uh, possibly placed this block, this communication, a subconscious communication block between the two of you. They do not want you all to have this romantic exchange. Um, in the dreams, or some of them, they don't want you to have this romantic exchange, but especially not in the subconscious. um, yes, they are working on a way forward with you, together with you. This is going to be an absolutely different offer in love for you. They are going to show up uh, like they have never before, or anybody else has ever before. This is brand new. The reason why you felt stuck and you couldn't move forward is also because of this, because something really brand new is being created here for you. And they are actually now on the task and the duty of figuring out what is the roadmap ahead, and specifically the roadmap that has the two of you moving forward together. They are not going to communicate this with you. They are going to show this to you, what true love, real love, actual love means. They want to be the ones to show this to you. That's why they're not letting you in on anything right now. That's why they're maintaining a distance, because they know that you have possibly have mastered the act of reading their mind by just looking into their eyes. And they've had confirmation on this many times before. So they want you to have a brand new experience, and for that, uh, both of you needed this time to go through this entire process of, digesting your pasts, the planet's past, and your family's past, or the past with you and your society, your exes, and all of that. um yeah, and they didn't want you to see any of that. They wanted to see all of your past so that they can change it, but they didn't want any of you to see any of their past, for you to have any kind of work to do. They've basically taken it all in on them, and they're digesting the entire past and like throwing it out for you. It's like you instructed them somehow that you want a brand new beginning, you want to see magic, and that meant that finally a life of true love shared by you and your person. And that's what they're making happen. They're also saying that our higher selves are always together. If you look closely at the clouds, you will see figures sitting there. That's you and your your person, higher self. They're your higher selves are sitting there and working it out for you. Your person is ready to be this vehicle. They're ready to carry you on their back into this new beginning. They're like, I can, if that is what our journey means, I can be your vehicle. They have some regrets still. They have some regrets that they can't do it right now. They can't do it right now. They're waiting for the right point in the lunar cycle to do this. But just like every passing day that they are not with you, and um, that every passing night that it's not the night of the new beginning, it makes them so sad. They're spending their nights in absolute sadness till this arrangement for a new beginning for the two of you is made. They're consulting. They're consulting someone that's helping them figure out uh, how to take this forward with you, and probably the person, the practitioner, the astrologist, consultant, whoever they're speaking to, keeps saying not now, not now. It's still in the future, and that pains them even more. I'm feeling the pain, like it hurts them even more. It's not hurt from you, it's not hurt from anything else. It's just that hurt that, it's also hidden. They don't know when it's going to be the right time of to they don't know when time's coming to have this new beginning with you. um the Five of Pentacles and the Page of Wands clarified by the Emperor and the Strength card. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the Three of Pentacles. There is something when it comes to money, and so somewhere where they lost money. It's not like that loss had any impact whatsoever. They still have their strength and they have their stability. Um, but some more strength is required. While how did they incur this loss? Uh, to figure this out, the investigation is not simple, and it's like they so want to, like, ask you about it. Like, that's coming through really clear. They're like, I know he or she will have the answer. I know they will. I know they will. um I know they will have the answer. It's like you hold the last clue to this. Until then, it's like the answer is just like this mystery. It's just still in spirit form. It's just like energetic and energy. They're unable to formulate the answer to it, even though they have all the details. It's like, that's requiring the most strength. That's what I'm getting. uh the actual father or father figure might be communicating with them in spirit form, or their father and another father figure. One of them is in spirit form communicating with them, and or that communication with their father is purely intuitive now. There is some kind of rejection on both parts. A slight rejection for some people, and for some rejection to communicate with each other, like physically. Actually, the father and child is they are not talking to each other, and that's requiring even more strength. And they kind of, they're investigating the reason. They're investigating the reason as to why the father and the son, or the father and the daughter, are not talking right now. It's got something to do with this money, this money that is missing. Probably not lost. It's missing. It's missing. It's missing. They're unable to see it. And they know it's because of some lack consciousness that came in through uh, uh, a feminine energy, a mother energy, and that energy surrounds them. It envelopes them. It possibly envelopes you indirectly as well. This kind of energy, because you and your person are connected, and you might be seeing like a mirage effect of it in your own life and your own communication with your father. A father's figure might be connecting with you in spirit, and your father figure might be connecting with your father in spirit, and you're unable to talk like practically or face to face, or uh, something close to that. That's coming up very, very strong. Let's clarify the King of Cups and the Six of Cups. Uh, yeah, there's some ancestral, ancient block here. There's definitely this matriarch energy, this evil karmic energy that's creating a block. With communicating with the masculine energies, communication with the masculine energies and father figures. The guidance is feed a fish, possibly. Like if you can, I don't know if this is your person watching or if you're watching, somebody needs to feed a fish or eat more fish. Eat fish, a fish-based diet for a short amount of time, possibly 2 weeks. Yeah, that would help. Or just have like a large seafood based meal, not river fish, not lake fish, like fish caught from the sea. My God. We have the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Cups here. Such different like imagery, like in both the cards, clarifying the page of swords here. Oh, they're so the home situation. Their home situation is in a mess. It's in utter mess and disarray. I don't even think that your person feels like they've slept in about 10 years. They don't think that they've slept in 10 years. They're investigating this matter. They don't even they want to tell you everything, and I think they feel that you're the only one who they can tell this to in some kind of beauty. When they talk about these things to other people, it's just really, really horrible. It's like when they speak about their life and the situation at home with other people, it makes it worse. It makes it worse. Like their teeth are on edge, and they feel like they've been they feel like this literally their mind space goes, like, because other people just continue to hit them with really horrible mental energies, and their perspective on it is so ghastly and so devastating. Even if it might be like a very simple thing, the response or that they get from other people, it just makes it really bad. Like, uh other people make like a gargantuan mountain out of a molehill when your person goes and discusses matters, personal matters, uh, with them. So it's like they know that they can tell you everything, and it will make sense. It will make sense because it will bring about solutions. Even if it's not solutions, it will be healing. You will listen to them with an open mind, and if you say something, the solution would be liberating, would be would resonate so well with them, that they've heard a solution from something from someone on the outside, like from you, and it's perfect matching. Like they want to discuss about what's going on in their home with you, because they know that you will channelize their energies, you will channelize their mental energies, uh, into bringing about harmony in a house, whereas other people are just stressing them out even worse and making it even worse for them. So there's like a clear comparison that they've done, words, but I'm being guided to put this back. This is the fairy or Lenormand oracle. We have the Ten of Wands. It's bear. They have been. It's like they have been in two relationships before, where it started off where they felt about these two people in the same way that they felt about you, but those ended up in a bad way. It started off really good, and then it ended up in a bad way. They were really hurt. So like what bears do is like they tickle you to death, right? So that's how it was. Like it was that horrible and devastating. It's like both the times they thought they had died, and they had completely forgotten the concept of love. um they're processing that, they're processing it. They're seeing the difference, though. They're seeing the difference very clearly. It shows up here in the difference between the Nine of Swords and the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is how they feel about you, and the Nine of Swords is how they felt about these two people from the past. Any more cards, or are we done? No. A tree. Oh, and
it's 11 o'clock.
Lilies. Water lilies. There is definitely an old tree, a tree from their childhood that they've been going and speaking to. They feel like they're the frog prince. This is what they confide into the trees. Like, how can this beautiful creature, how would this beautiful creature come close to me? I'm a frog, like, I'm cursed in this, I'm cursed to live this life. My life is so horrible. I feel like a frog. It's like I hear them saying that, if they kiss me, they might turn into a frog, and not like me turning into a prince or princess. Charming. They speak to this tree, or they go to this quiet place which has this tree, and this tree has heard everything. And all trees like are connected to each other and they communicate with each other. So it's like, and they know this as well. So they're hoping that this tree will connect with the tree in front of you, or this could be the tree in front of your window that they have spoken this to, or a tree around you, like that you see. This house again came up in the last reading. Slow. It's this the letter. Okay. Yeah, anchor. Look at that. It's like this house, this dream house. They've had it since the time, like, they've, oh, this is really beautiful, but it's also sad at the same time. It's like they see you as a lady of the house, but these two false persons kind of shattered that their dream, and uh, they, they're like, why did I even meet these two just to corrupt my image of her? This could be a man or a woman, it doesn't matter. They see you as the person of their house, in their house, and this previous relationship like kind of shattered. And I think the letter that they're writing is going, it started with that, them trying to tell you, like, this letter that was lost, that was not delivered to you, spoke about this. This is the first thing that they wanted to speak to you. They knew that if they took you out on a date, a romantic date, this is what they would end up talking about. That's why they put it in a letter, and they wanted you to receive this letter, and you never got it. And these two acted and behaved exactly like you, and they were thinking that in spite of me telling her, like, this is how they work, and these are the similarities I see between them two, and you, and still like you showed up time and again in the same way. So I was confused, and I felt alone. I feel my dreams of my house and building a family and living in a house with the one that I love. We'll have a tree in the garden exactly like the one that I speak to right now, or in front of your house. All of that got shattered, got lost somewhere. But it's not, it's like they're saying that it got lost to be found again. Um, yeah, it's like they're saying like we're looking for treasures in our past. We're looking for treasures in our past, We're so anchored in there, like, but it was nothing. It was so much, so painful. Nine of Spades is the Nine of Swords, right? Nine of Spades here is the Nine of Swords. It was so painful. It was so painful. The Nine of Spades, the Nine of Swords here. It was so painful. It's like we find some kind of happiness. The Ten of Cups is also the home card, the home, family home, home card. Like, whatever I see and I remember of my past where my consciousness was anchored in was causing me so much pain. And I had lost the vision of a physical home outside of me. And when I saw you, it's like I felt a home within you. But the home that I found within you was very cheerful, but you end up reminding me about these two people who shattered me in the past, who broke me down completely and kept me in crossroads all the time and cross with my life. I feel like my life got hijacked and I've been abducted, like saving my inner child, lost and alone. Your person really loves you, really really loves you, and I'm gonna put it out there for your person as well that you really love them too. This is very mutual. We have the mutual card showing up here. The Queen of Cups, the Two of Cups, the Ten of Cups. They're asking for your forgiveness. It's gonna take it's taken too long to get over this, all of this. I've been asked to close this reading, so I am going to close it. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.